Now, there's nothing wrong with enthusiasm. Enjoy the brilliant realm of your own sexuality and enjoy exploring all the things as a couple. Sex therapists spend a lot of time trying to take the focus and the pressure off intercourse and open people up to all the fun and the opportunities of outer course, oral sex, hands, fingers, touch. There's often too much focus on intercourse being the main event. But sometimes we see too much focus on getting her to orgasm. And in the last few years, this has become getting her to squirt. Because for a long time, therapists and doctors even used to get asked how to stop squirting happening. A lot of women and men found it gross or embarrassing, and it was problematic. But now we want more of it, and that's a good thing that we're more squirting positive. Research shows that squirting is massively searched for online and on porn sites. British people are 16% more likely to search for squirting than any other nation. How interesting. And this squirting stuff is cool if we're realistic about it, and both partners are on board. A lot of fun and experimentation can be had there. But we can get a bit fixated. Not all women can or want to squirt. And squirting isn't actually the height of female sexual pleasure. Some vulva owners describe the sensation as pleasant. It's like a release. It's like having a pee. But for many women who experience squirting, that's about it. Yes, some women love the feeling, the release, that feeling of something uncontrollable happening. It can look and it can feel exciting and hot for them and their partners. But actually, squirting is not an orgasm. It looks like an orgasm in porn, but orgasms happen without squirting and vice versa. And it's often faked in porn too. It's actually urination that we're seeing. Or the female performer can put this sort of whitish fluid inside her vagina before a scene and then expel it across the room. Look closely. It's coming from the vagina, not the urethra where squirt would actually come from. In reality, squirting is more like a gentle gush than the kind of hose pipe effect. And if you're wondering, is squirt the produced fluid? Is it just pee, urine? When there's quite a lot of fluid, it is for the most part urine. But there's some evidence that a smaller volume of fluid is actually female prostate secretion due to stimulation of the G-spot. So the advice for guys is to realise that the route to orgasm is mixing things up. Variable levels of friction and stimulation, and there is a place for a lighter touch too. If squirting happens during sex, that can be fun, and having fantasies about squirting, no problem. But don't get hooked up on it. For guys, if your partner said they wanted to see you ejaculate across the room, that would probably be hot, wouldn't it? But what if they got fixated on this? Or they were visibly disappointed when you didn't do it every time you had sex? That would get old for you too, wouldn't it? I hope this was insightful, and thank you for watching.